I truly believe that motivation is overrated. So many people speak about motivation so highly and they say, okay, when I will have that motivation, I will do so many great things in life. But that motivation never comes. They wait for a year, they wait for 5 years, they wait for 10 years, and they still keep speaking about that motivation as some kind of a key to success. But I could tell you that motivation is not a key to success. Motivation is one of the fastest way to disappointment. Now we need to understand that we need to switch our and change our mindsets and say that not that motivation creates action, but our action creates and after taking action, then you receive motivation. And there's this very simple example. I think that if you have ever exercised for a consistent basis, you understand that sometimes you don't feel going to a gym. Sometimes you don't feel like exercising. But if you go to exercise, what do you feel? I think that you have experienced that you feel much better about yourself. So that means even though that you didn't have a feeling to go to exercise, even though that you didn't have motivation to go to exercise, after you exercised, you feel much better. Now you feel that such a huge rush of energy coming through you. So that means every time when you do something without motivation, that creates much more energy than when you do something with motivation. And I think that we're supposed to approach life always exactly the same way. So that means when you do not have motivation, you're supposed to be excited about that. So that means you're supposed to imagine and visualize how you will feel when you will do all the things when you are not motivated. Because I truly believe that a lot of times when people say that, oh, I don't feel like it, I do not have motivation to do that yet, I think that is an excuse. An excuse of people who do not have a courage yet, do not have guts and a backbone to start doing something. Because when you say that I don't feel like it, it's easy excuse. And most people will not say anything about it because, okay, wait for your motivation, wait for all your ducks will be in a row. But as a true friend, I think that everyone's supposed to say that motivation is not as important because motivation is overrated. No, we're not supposed to allow our feelings to control our life. And I know if you have ever thought about it, but if you say that your feelings is controlling your life, that is a sad way of looking at it because you are a human being. You have your mind, you have your will, you have your courage, and that means you are able to overcome anything, any circumstance, and any feeling. That means sometimes you need to have a big, strong why. You need to have a dream enough. You need to have a big vision or just want a little bit better life. And when you want a little bit better life, you will need to take actions. And sometimes motivation will not be there. Of course, I could say something promising that motivation will come, but I could tell you right away that motivation will never come and you will need to take action without motivation. And motivation will come only after you take action. So I hope you will choose to win and see you tomorrow.